Barca down 2 goals in the first leg and come back to win 3-2 on aggregate, going to the Copa del Rey finals. That's what's up. That was dope. All right, guys. Barcelona's making it to the Copa del Rey finals. They came into today's game down 2-0 in the first leg versus Sevilla. Now, Barcelona just played Sevilla in their last game, and they came through with a 2-0 victory. But you thought, can they do it again? Now, one thing I want to point out, first of all, thank goodness they're going to the finals. This was a great game. I'm not gonna lie. We're doing homeschooling with my son. I even pulled him out to watch this game. I didn't know if we'd win, but I figured, why not? I'm so glad we did. The one thing Ronald Koeman came up with was a formation this weekend: 3-1-4-2. 3 defenders in the back. Busquets kind of navigating behind that. Alba, Pedri, De Jong, and Dest controlling the middle with Dembele and Messi. Now, what's important about Dembele up top is that he has speed. He's not so good coming from the outside in, but in this case, going over the top, he was very, very effective. He's also feeling good. It's clear that they gave him the go-ahead to shoot the ball from far out, and that's what he did. Ousmane Dembele got on the board in the 12th minute. He gets the ball. He's fumbling around inside the box on the left side. Hits into a player, bounces back. He still has the ball. He's looking to pass. It's clear that Sevilla thinks Barcelona is a pass-first team. So he gets the ball on the outside of the box, and nobody's coming to him. So he just cracks it right foot, goes up, down on the right side of the keeper, 1-0 in the 12th minute. So you know Barcelona's got an opportunity in this game. And that's how it all started. But what we didn't know was that Sevilla came out the same way they played this weekend at the beginning. They were playing a high line and pressing. It wasn't doing them any favors. So they collapsed. They dropped back their line so that we couldn't go over their top. They closed down the center and they stopped pressing up top. That slowed down Barcelona at the second half of the first 45 minutes. Come back out, same lineup, and you could tell that they made a switch around the 60th minute, which makes me happy that at least Koeman's starting to make changes at the beginning of the second half. Because sometimes he just sits on bad play and doesn't do anything. He took Serginho Dest out and brought Griezmann in, which I think put them in like a 4 fullback formation or a little bit more defensive. I wasn't sure how I felt about that, but he got Griezmann in the game. 65th minute, Jordi Alba almost scored. He has like a volley, it hits the crossbar. That's in the 65th minute. You're like, oh, so close. In the 72nd minute, Mingueza gave away a penalty kick, and Ter Stegen almost got scored on, but he didn't. Right? So you get a penalty, you're thinking, okay, if they score 1 goal, when you're talking about an aggregate, you're talking about an away goal, game's over. If this penalty kick is shot, game's over. But Ter Stegen saves it. And he went up to shoot, and it was actually fairly rudimentary. Ter Stegen just moves a little bit to his right side, picks up the ball easily, game saved. Then the game keeps going on, it's interesting because Barcelona was not finding a way to penetrate. So for the last 30 minutes, basically Barcelona's got all the different players, all the different formation. They cannot get into the 18-yard box. Sevilla packed the box. They defend very well. They were closing down space. They weren't allowing you in. So it was almost like there was saran wrap around the 18-yard box, and we could not get in. And when we did, the ball was cleared out. Kudos to Sevilla. Great defense. But as you know, Koeman, he does some subs from time to time. He did put in. He did like an 88-minute sub, right? So he goes ahead. He puts Junior Firpo and Trincao in very, very late in the game. And you're thinking, okay, they got 2 minutes to see what they can do. Believe it or not, they were able to penetrate. And what finally broke this game open for Barcelona was crossing the ball in. Now, we know they always cross the ball in. That's kind of their thing. Jordi Alba takes from the outside and then the diving runs. But in extra time of the game, remember, Barcelona's down 1-0, aggregate 2-1. They are out of the tournament. Completely out of the tournament. Griezmann gets the ball out. Actually, it was a loose ball kind of in the 18-yard box. Defender heads it. Griezmann composes it, brings it down, crosses it, And PK gets a header on the far post. Boom. 2-2. Moment to celebrate. We're going to go into extra time. Now, what can Barcelona do? And they had already had, I believe, Luke de Jong already had, no, sorry, Fernando. Actually, Fernando and Luke de Jong got red cards in the game. So they were already a man down. Moving forward, when we started extra time, Sevilla looked broken. They did. They didn't look excited. They weren't doing, but they were still defending, and they were still doing what they can. Then, as if we just needed one more goal, and you're thinking, please just get this goal. The ball comes in. Jordi Alba plays it in to Martin Braithwaite for a diving header. That was great. Great goal. It was like a diving header. Went underneath the keeper, bounced, goal in. Put it this way. After that goal, Barcelona was winning 3-2, going to the final. The game kind of fell apart. It got sloppy. Fouls, cards, everything, everywhere, to be honest. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Barcelona overcame a strong, stout defense in Sevilla. Sevilla is a solid team. To beat them 2 times in a row, 2-0 in regulation, and to come away with a 3-0 win in extra time, let me tell you, that is something to say. That means Barcelona's hitting on all cylinders. And it wasn't just Messi. Oh, yeah, they only depend on Messi. Messi had a decent game. He didn't have a great game, but he was involved in all the plays. But really, overall, this was a team win. This was a way. They found a way in. And at the end of the day, they started with one strategy. And Sevilla stopped pressuring. They stopped doing a high line. Then they moved on to changing the formation. Then Barcelona was getting stopped in the box. So what they do, they learn to go from the outside in, crosses. 2 goals from diving headers, or 2 goals from headers after they put that stout defense in. So Barcelona found a way to win. Claps, dude. So fired up, guys. I guess next is the finals, right? Good game, everybody. I hope you're having a good day. Join the channel if you like. This has been good. Things are going well. It's an up and down season, but isn't this year anyway? Talk to everyone soon.